So today I'm going to talk about marijuana and the effects it has on young adults. So what is marijuana? Marijuana is a hemp plant that's green, brown, or a gray mixture of dry shredded leaves, stems, seeds, and flowers. It's also the most commonly abused illegal substance. Now the reason why I say it's the most commonly abused illegal substance because most people smoke marijuana all the time and they abuse it and they don't realize the effects it has. Now, you can't smoke marijuana in the street in New York City. It's illegal to do that. You might get arrested. And I've actually seen people smoke marijuana in the street in New York plenty of times. They didn't get arrested, but I think they should have. It's legal to smoke marijuana in California and Colorado. That's why most people travel and go over there, because they know they can smoke it and not get in trouble. So what does marijuana smoke do to the lungs? What does marijuana smoke do to the body? Marijuana smoke aggravates the lungs. Individuals who smoke this drug, they can regularly have the same breathing problems just like people who smoke cigarettes. These problems are coughing daily, phlegm, and more frequent lung disease, and they have a higher risk of lung contaminations. Marijuana also raises a person's heart for up to 3 hours after they start smoking this drug. So how does marijuana affect the brain? Well, marijuana affects the brain because of the THC. When the THC enters the bloodstream, it's carried to the brain and reacts with several parts. One of the parts that it affects is the pleasure-seeking part of the brain. This is why so many users feel a high after using this drug. This high produces euphoria. That's basically an intense feeling of happiness. Why do most teens smoke marijuana? Some reasons why teens smoke marijuana because they're disrespectful. They go against their parents. They know the drug is bad, but they still do it anyway because they're rebellion. Another reason is they smoke this drug is to make themselves feel better. They use this drug as an escape. Like, let's say if they were a victim of physical or sexual abuse, they don't want to talk about it. They'll go to this drug and use it as an escape because it will help them hide their problems. So what are the short and long-term effects of marijuana? They include short-term memory, severe anxiety, which means you have fear that someone's watching you or following you, being paranoia, panic hallucinations. It increases your heart rate, depression, food cravings. Some long-term effects of marijuana is antisocial behavior, stealing money or lying. You have a better chance of being employed or not getting good jobs rather than someone that doesn't smoke marijuana. Marijuana can also cause you to have bronchitis and lung cancer. Is there treatment for marijuana addiction? Unfortunately, there is no treatment for this addiction. However, I think support groups is one of the best ways that an individual can get help for marijuana addiction. MA, Marijuana Anonymous, is the most substance-specific sponsor group for this type of addiction. I think going to an MA meeting for a person who's addicted to marijuana can help them. The reason why I say it can help them is because, yeah, of course, the meeting is there for you, and you have to want to help yourself. No one can tell you to stop smoking marijuana. You have to want to stop smoking. And the reason why, if you're at the meeting, it's obvious because you stop. You're off of the drug. But, sometimes people, they relapse. They go back to doing drugs, like smoking marijuana. And I think it's better if they stay at this meeting because you might feel more comfortable sharing your experiences and letting out your emotions. Since other people in this group, they obviously have experienced situations that are similar to you. So you're in a group with other people that have like the same problem as you. So I think it's good to stay here because you won't be judged.